What's up guys, Pop-Up 101 here. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick little tutorial on how to make a weapon, how to make a weapon trail using Unity's particle system, because Clonk looked like he was struggling a little bit with it, so I figured I'd give him a little assistance on that. So first off, you're going to want to open up the particle system. Let's just set this to 1 real quick, set the speed to 1, and start size to 0.5. Now the main thing you're going to need to do, set the shape to edge, speed to 0. Now it follows this line, and let's just put it upright like this. So, nope. There you go. So this is what we have so far. We're going to want to actually, let's just put in the dark saber real quick, so you have a reference for the size. Okay. So if the dark saber looks like that, we're going to need to change this quite a bit. So radius right here is what changes the length of the edge. So let's do 0.3. That should cover the length of the dark saber pretty well. Maybe 0.35. Let's go to our size over lifetime. Set it to 2.3 so it's not that much. Just for purposes of this video, let's set the emissions to 60. It's quite a bit, but it'll do exactly what we need it to. Now, once we're in this, if you see it's set to simulation space local, that means it will move with the weapon. What we want it to do is move with the world, so now the particles will follow. Next up is actually, let's change the emission from, let's get rid of that. Add this, infinite, and 30 should be good. There you go. Now it has been a little while since I've actually done one of these, but you can use the emission to do that, or you can use the burst to do that, or one that I like to do is, if we do set this back to 60, it's just a real easy particles that you can add to it. So if we set the life to something like 2, so the particles last even longer. Let's do color over lifetime so they disappear, like this. Or, just change this arrow right here to the alpha of 0. See that the particles disappear after a while. Let's actually have them shrink. Actually, let's not do that. Okay, so now this is our dark saber. This is what the particles will look like so far. Well, one easy change we can do is 3D start size. So you see the particles right now. Two and two real quick. Can look like that. And let's see. One easy one if we set the lifetime to 5. Change the simulation speed to 10. Just play around with it, whatever you like. A really simple trail right there. Or if I go to special, I made a quick little tutorial video on this sword trail right here. So this is a little bit different than this one. But with this, lifetime, it's not always the same, so it adds a little bit of variation to it. Size changes. It also uses the infinite burst, which is what I showed you, and edge for the shape. Color over lifetime disappears, and same with the size over lifetime, shrinks. That is a typical one that I like using. One of the other things you can do is also check off this trails. That is another way you can add trails to it, probably the better way, because once you use that, it will start to look more like this instead of using the renderer. So I believe that'll, no. Instead of using, not the renderer, what we had in the particle system before I deleted it. Maybe I shouldn't have. The default one is your material. Notice how with this one we have the material on, we have a texture for the material, and none for the trail. Notice that trail is also off. Whereas the prefab of the trail that I just showed you, of this one, in the renderer, it's not set to billboard, because billboard has material and trail. It's set to none, where you would just have the trail. It could look like this. To make it more uniform, simply set the count to 30. Trail's already looking a whole lot better. Now let's say we keep the size the same the entire time. And yeah, that should be fine. So, did I change that? Hold on. Color over lifetime. And this is what it'll look like. So once you start, there's a whole lot of different avenues you can take with this, which I really like. I have made so many different trails for weapons. One of my favorites is the rune sword. So let me just try to find it real quick. I can show you guys. Oh, it's also not it. Well, that's a cool one. Not what I'm looking for, though. Guess I need to fix some of these, because I still have not updated my weapon pack. But for now, this is just a easy little trail. I will include this one in my Patreon account. So for those of you that are beginners, intermediates, that are my patrons, you can definitely take this one and download it, use it, modify it however you like. But it is Valentine's Day, so I do have things to do. It's, as you can tell, 10:13 p.m. So I have to go spend some time with the boss. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely make sure to check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. Have a good one. Bye-bye.